So, speed limiters. The latest news on speed limiters. The FMCSA, according to FreightWaves, has stated that the FMCSA will push back the rulemaking on truck speed limiters to May. So, the proposal expected in the middle of 2023 has now been, well, December 2023, has been now delayed at least 5 more months. Okay. So, the federal government's controversial truck speed limiter rule, as per FreightWaves, has been delayed once again and is now set to be published in May. And originally it was scheduled to roll out mid 2023, but it's been pushed back to December 29th of last year and now again to May of this year. According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, latest significant rulemaking report, the speed limiter rule will not be out for another 5 months or maybe longer. And the rule would require the trucks weighing over 26,000 pounds be equipped with an electronic speed governor to set the device at a maximum speed, which is expected to be revealed in the rule. Owner operators generally oppose the rule, contending it would stifle driving flexibility and lead to more crashes. Safety groups and large carriers, particularly trucking companies that already set limits on their trucks for economic reasons as well as for safety reasons, support the federal mandate, of course, large carriers. At a hearing on Capitol Hill in December, House Republicans pushed back against the proposed regulation and whether the rulemaking process was being conducted ethically. Okay. Now, they also questioned about a potential connection between the FMCSA rescinding in September a 68 mile per hour limit on electronic speed governors in trucks, which had initially been included in a previous agenda summary and a fundraiser that was attended the same week by one of the individuals. Okay, so who knows? Who knows the reasoning behind some of this stuff? Okay, they also have said that they will take a look at this and potentially extend it even further. Okay. I can tell you one thing from a Canadian's perspective on speed limiters. We had to get speed governors on our trucks and all those things when the rules came out up here. It didn't help. We were okay. We're a small company. We didn't even have any crashes to report, but for individuals that have, or trucking company owners that have 15 trucks, 50 trucks, 100 trucks, and so on and so forth, where the probability of you being involved in an accident is a lot higher. It hasn't really done its job the way they tell us it's supposed to do. Okay, I don't think, I'm not out there saying we should just let truckers drive 110 miles per hour. But at the same time, if it's safe to drive 70 miles per hour, if the conditions are correct, if the weather permits, if the road infrastructure is good enough for you to drive 70, you should be able to drive 70. Okay? And considering most accidents take their tolls at lower speeds. Sure, when things go at higher speeds, yeah, it's bad. Like, I mean, it's just physics, right? But at the same time, statistically speaking, most of these truck accidents are happening at lower speeds, anyways. Whether it's turning, braking too late, things of that nature. Maybe fog conditions, things of that nature. But in terms of drivers just driving too fast, that's not always the case. I mean, sure, it's a part of it, but statistically speaking, most accidents happen a little bit lower on that edge, not exactly at the speed governor, above the speed governor that they want to put into place. So I'm curious to know from owner operators, what do you guys think about this rule? Is this going to help you as a trucking company, as a truck owner? Is this going to help you make more money? Is it going to put you in a position of having a better business? Maybe from the perspective of regulations, do you feel that like this is definitely a safety need? I want people's opinion that are actually behind the wheel, or people that know exactly what they're talking about, maybe like a safety and compliance officer of a company or a safety and compliance representative of a company. What do you guys think? Do you guys truly believe that in the long term of things, we're going to see statistically, less crashes, less accidents, less fatalities just if we put speed governors? Or do you guys truly think this is just some kind of bureaucratic, maybe like third party lobby influence, maybe by these large carriers that are, for the mandates? Or do you guys think that across the board, whether you have one truck or 15 trucks or 150 trucks or 1,500 trucks, that this is needed? Okay. I'm trying to find reasons as to why it may be good. Most solid truck drivers are, anyways, going to be averaging speeds less than that, anyways, when you take into consideration highway driving, construction driving, weather permitting, weather related events, border crossings, traffic delays, city driving. The averages are, anyways, going to be pretty low. So on highway speeds, not many of them, anyways, go too crazy. So for it to be a big deal and for this to be mandated on every single type, they just keep pushing these new rules on every single type of above 26,000 pound vehicles. I don't know if this is the right step. I don't know if fighting you know improper driving by just adding more and more laws is going to be a godsend for the trucking industry, but I don't see it as being something that would be quite celebrated by a lot of truck drivers out there. Um, that's my take on it, how I see it. I don't know if I'm correct. I mean, we are human beings. We're allowed to be wrong. So if you believe I'm completely just drinking the Kool Aid, that's fine. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, because I'd like to open up a discussion and really see, is this a real thing that we need in the industry? Is this going to push us forward? Because we always have to look at it in segments of, will this progress our industry forward? Okay. From a safety perspective, is this the right step? From a financial perspective, is this the right step? The FMCSA should also take a look at this and say whether or not, respectively, the DOT, whether or not this added financial burden on trucking companies is the right fit, or the right solution to this problem that they're seeing that none of us are seeing. I'm not sure, but anyways, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, and the floor is open for discussion as always. So respect, God bless, subscribe, like, dislike, whatever you guys like. Cheers.